In this period, I will teach you reserves and accumulated profits. The chapter admission. Admission of a partner is going on. Sometimes when the new partner admit in a partnership firm, in the old balance sheet, sometimes it shows few reserves or accumulated profit or loss even. So before entering the new partner, we have to adjust all the reserve. Who will adjust? Old partners in the old profit sharing ratio. We have to adjust. Because in the last period I have taught you about the assessment of assets and liabilities and the entries also that I have shown. Now reserves and accumulated profits, how to calculate. Suppose in a question, general reserves, general reserve has given. So that reserve we have to distribute among old partners in the old profit sharing ratio. Now suppose, say for example, reserve fund also. Suppose accumulated profits in the balance sheet, that also given. So all you have to, these all account you have to debit. Who will get the credit of these things? Old partners. Old partners means suppose 2 partners or 3 partners maybe. So according to the partners, according to their ratio, we have to distribute among them these things. Means general reserve, say for example, I am giving you example here only, that general reserve suppose 10,000 it has given. So general reserve should be debited by 10,000. Suppose reserve fund 15,000. Suppose. And 10,000 profit also given. So these 35,000 between old partners. Suppose there are only 2 partners, say for example, and their ratio is equal, 1:1, suppose. So we have to write A's capital account to B's capital account. Ratio is equal. So 35,000 debited. So 17,500 A will get because ratio is equal. So 35,000 we have distributed among A and B. They are credited. Now in another way, suppose there are few expenditures or debit side P&L has written, so it has loss, as you have learned in the 11th class also. Expenditure and loss also we have to distribute. What will be the entry? This is the entry of profit. Now suppose deferred expenditures, you can say, or in the balance sheet, in the debit side, that it has written, in the liability side of the balance sheet, suppose it has written profit, means P&L account, that means loss. that means loss. So at that time we have to distribute. How we have to distribute? Old partners capital account debit to P&L account, means this is loss that we are distributing, in which suppose expenditure also given, suppose. So to deferred expenditure also we have to credit it. We have to debit the capital account, and this is the P&L account that we are, the expenditure also we are distributing among the old partners in the old profit sharing ratio that we have to distribute. And suppose advertisement suspense also given, so that also expenditure, advertisement expenditure, that also we have to distribute. So by the way, deferred reserves also it may return in the question that deferred reserve. So we have to write the same way, means old partners capital account debit to P&L, to deferred reserve, to advertisement suspense account, whatever it has written, so that we have to adjust before entering the new partner. Means we have to distribute. That is very, very compulsory. Before entering the new partner, we have to distribute all these reserves, all these expenditures, all these funds between old partners in old profit sharing ratio. Because why we are doing this? Actually, new partner has no right of such things. Means in the last period we have done the assessment of assets and liabilities. Now all the means previous year's profits we have distributed just now. If loss, that also should be distributed among all partners. Means all things should be omitted from the balance sheet, because new partner has no authority, no right to get such thing, no assets, no liabilities, because what is the difference between the book value and the market value that we have assessed in the last period? Same way we have to distribute. Pay attention that only in the old profit sharing ratio it should be, because sometimes students doing the mistake that they are distributing in new profit sharing ratio. That mistake may occur, so get alert. Here I am just warning you that you have to distribute such things in the old profit sharing ratio before entering the new partner. Because when new partner comes, it becomes a new partnership firm, and from then onwards, whatever the business runs, we have to distribute all such things in the coming years in the new profit sharing ratio. But these things that we have distributed was old one, whether it is of assets, liabilities, or expenditure, or profit loss, or whatever the reserves, that deferred reserves also we have distributed. We have to be very careful. Okay, now next topic. As the new partner is entering in a running partnership business, next topic that after means reserve and accumulated profit that you have understood now, workman compensation reserve. Actually this topic we have learned in the second chapter also. At that time already I have taught you, but in this chapter also it has included in your syllabus that when new partner admit to a running business, at that time we have to adjust this WCR, workman compensation reserve also. there are few certain rules of this WCR. If suppose in the balance sheet it has mentioned WCR and nothing has, means in the other part the question is totally silent. At that time, WCR, Workman Compensation Reserve Account debit by such amount that we have to debit to old partners capital account. That we have to be straightforward the amount we have to distribute among old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. No problem. Means, say for example, WCR 50,000 is given, and suppose two partners are there, so to A's capital account, to B's capital account, means ratio is suppose 3:2, then A will get 30,000, B will get 20,000. This way we distribute the WCR because no claim is there. If suppose in this example, one line in the question it has written that claim of compensation is of rupees 10,000. At that time, entry will become different. What then? Now claim, whatever the claim, we have to adjust from WCR. That's why we are keeping the WCR, Workman Compensation Reserve. So 10,000 WCR means amount as given 50,000, so we have to debit it 50,000. So claim means workman compensation claim account credit by 10,000 as given, so that 10. Now the remaining amount, that is 40,000. 40,000 we have to distribute among old partners in the old profit sharing ratio. Means 40,000. 3:2 that I told you is the ratio. So 8 means 16,000 will get B. This is the calculation, very easy. Means 16,000 and 24,000 means we have to divide 40,000 by 5. It will get 8,000. 8 to the 16, 8 3 are 24. This way, this is the allocation of 50,000 that we distribute. Means because claim is of 10,000. Cash. Sometimes, students, claim is more than the WCR. At that time, entry will become different. Again, because claim is of more than WCR, means claim is of suppose 60,000. What to do now? We are having reserve of workman compensation only 50,000. We can't increase that because now, but the problem is that claim is of 60,000. So that 10,000 revaluation account will be opened. That also debited. Means revaluation, from the revaluation we are taking this 10,000, and after all this 10,000 will be paid by the old partners. Definitely. Because reserve is more than, and the claim is of WC, means workman compensation claim, WCC. In a short we can say, and 60,000 is the claim. This. Now, who will pay this 10,000? Question is that. Means now what to do? Revaluation account debit. Next entry also we have to make. Means is capital account debited, B's capital account also debited to revaluation account. 10,000. And this 10,000 also we have to distribute 3:2 is the ratio. So 10,000 divided by 5 means 2,000, 4,000 will pay by B and 6,000 by A. Their capital account debited. Because this is the extra claim, means reserve we that the company, that the partnership firm having only 50,000, then who will pay the extra amount, that 10,000? That partner's account will be debited according to their old profit sharing ratio. Means now here you have to be very careful. This we have learned in the second chapter, but again I am taking only because here also in the admission of the partner in this chapter also you are having. Same as next topic I will take investment fluctuation. In investment fluctuation also the same thing. Means we have to consider all such things because new partner now coming. So before entering, we have to adjust all things. Then only new partner will come. And it is true that new partner has no right of such things, whether it is the difference between assets and liabilities, or you can say that just now I have taught you about the accumulated reserve, profits or loss, or deferred reserves, or expenditures, advertisement suspense account has given support. All that we have adjusted, same as WCR also. In such way, we now in the next way I will teach you investment fluctuation also. Last topic is of admission. After that we will do the questions also. Investment fluctuation reserve. This also in the second chapter I have already taught you. But we have to adjust before entering the new partner. We have to adjust this investment fluctuation reserve. It is same as just you have just now understood the WCR. Same. Means this is also reserve. Means all the reserve, the adjustment of reserve we have to do before entering the new partner. Now, investment fluctuation reserve. This investment is an asset, you know. So suppose investment fluctuation reserve, suppose it has given 10,000. So this, there are few circumstances that we have to adjust accordingly. In the question it has written that market value and book value, NV and BV plays an important role here, because market value of investments, suppose 5 lakh, and the book value also given 5 lakh suppose. means whatever 5 lakh, that's MV, and same as DV also. So at that time, that reserve, whatever the reserve, we have to distribute among old partners in the old ratio, because market value and book value of investment are same. And suppose the question it has silent, then only the reserve we have to distribute these 10,000 among A's capital. How many partners? 3 or 2, whatever it be, in their capital account. Suppose 2 partners, so if they are getting equal ratio, so 5,000 we have to distribute among all partners, because market value and book value of the investment as same. So there is no use of reserve, so such reserve we have to distribute among. And suppose, now pay attention, that fluctuation of 2,000 is there. So fluctuation of 2,000 means market value reduces by 2,000. That investment, whatever the investment, suppose investment cost is, book value is 5 lakh, and a market value 4,98,000 it has given. So reduced by 2,000. So this 2,000 we have to compensate from reserve. Means investment fluctuation reserve debited by 10,000, because it has given reserve is of 10,000. So investment account will be credited, because investment, as you know, I told you that all the assets have debit balance, debit. So now investment reduces by 2,000, so it will be credited. Investment account credited by 2,000. So remaining 8,000 we have to distribute. A's capital account debit, credited, and B's capital also credited by 4,000, that they will get 4,000. Means investment fluctuation reserve is of 10,000, and that investment reduces by 2,000, means it is a loss to investment. Assets is getting lost, so investment will be credited by 2,000, and remaining 8,000 of reserve will distribute among AB in their profit sharing. As I told you, they are getting equal share, so 4,000 they will be credited. They will get the credit of reserve. Now, one main question arises, same as WCR also. Fluctuation, suppose is, if it is same, suppose it is fluctuation is, I am telling you, fluctuation of 10,000. Reserve also means if 5 lakh, suppose as I told you, the investment means book value is, and market value shows only 4,90,000. So 10,000 is the difference, and reserve also 10,000. So partner will not get anything. In such case, investment, the whole amount, that investment will be credited by 10,000. Say, because that compensate that loss to investment, that compensate by reserve, because we are having the reserve of 10,000. That's why investment will credited by 10,000. Now in last rule, listen very carefully. If fluctuation is more than the reserve, that time same as revaluation will be open. Same as, means suppose fluctuation is of 20,000. Means book value shows 5 lakh and market value showing 4,80,000. means book value is 5 lakh, I told you. Now market value shows 4,80,000, means 20,000 is the fluctuation. But unfortunately, we are having a reserve of only 10,000. What to do now? What to do? Means investment credited by 20,000 because it is a loss. Then 10,000 who will be debited? Same revaluation. Same as WCR, revaluation account debit at that time. Why? Because reserve we are having 10,000 and the extra 10,000 that who will suffer? After all, partner will suffer, but we have to open the revaluation. And this revaluation account should be closed. Definitely we have to close this revaluation by doing the last entry. That same A's capital account debit, their capital account will be debited revaluation. And revaluation account means ratio is same, so 10,000 suffered by equal by A and B, and this revaluation that debited by 10,000 now credited by 10,000 and suffered by A and B equally because their ratio is equal. That's why they distributed 5,000 each. They will suffer on this. Okay. So now in the next period I will do the question for you. I will bring the question. For that you can understand the